Hello guys and welcome to my channel. Today we will be painting this beautiful wisteria painting, and I assure you it is very easy and it involves a lot of splashing, so if you like splashing you should bear with me and try this one. So let's get started. As we will be painting wet on wet, first we will pre-wet the entire paper and make it evenly wet without any puddles. With a mix of Mother Lake Red Light and Ultramarine and a bigger round brush, mine is number 12, we will make some vertical strokes that will mimic the wisteria flowers in the background and which are blurred. With olive green we'll also make vertical strokes, and this time they will be mimicking the branches on which are the wisteria flowers growing. They will also blend in the background and be blurred when dried. Now I'm adding some more pigment to the wisteria flowers, a little bit more mix of Mother Lake Red Light and Ultramarine, and this time with a smaller round brush because I want more pigment and less water in my brush, and I want those flowers to be more visible and vibrant. While the surface of the paper is still wet, I'm splashing some clean water, and by some I mean quite amount of water, because I want those white spots that will be left when the paper dries, because when you splatter some water, clean water, it picks up pigment on those places and leaves a beautiful effect on the paper. After that I'm also sprinkling some salt, because I also like the effect that I get from it when it dries. When the paper almost dried, not completely but almost, I'm sprinkling some paint, and this time that mix of Mother Lake Red Light and Ultramarine, because I want also those splashes a little bit mixed with the background. Where the paper completely dry, those splatters will be left a little bit more visible, and where the paper is still wet, they will blend with the background. This time I left the paper to dry completely. I removed the excess salt, and I am now painting the branches for the wisteria flowers. I'm using a script brush because I want my branches to be very thin, and if you have a good pointed round brush you can do this with that brush. Also, I painted the branches in a different length because I think that would be more interesting and the composition would be better than if they were all the same. The flowers you can paint with the dagger brush or with the round brush. I will show you either way. And first I'm using a dagger brush, and with the tip of that brush I'm tapping in the flowers, and when I press harder the flowers will be bigger, and when I press lighter they will be smaller. Also, for a bigger flower you can hold your brush under a smaller angle according to the paper, and when you want your flowers to be smaller, just hold it more vertically. While the paint is still wet on my flowers, I'm going back and tapping in more pigment on some of them, because I want them to look as a little bit in shadow. Maybe some of them are darker, maybe some of them are lighter. And now you can see me painting the same process with a round brush. So if you prefer a dagger brush, you can do it with a dagger brush, or if you prefer a round brush, you can also do it with a round brush. There is actually no difference. My preference is a dagger brush, but I know that a lot of people don't have it, so I wanted to show that this is also possible and just as good if you paint it with a round brush. Just like I promised at the beginning of this video, a little bit more splashes, so just please yourself and go for it. I'm also switching between the bigger and the smaller round brush, because with the bigger brush you can make bigger splashes and smaller brush gives you smaller splashes. And as you can see, I want both of those. With that, I'll be finishing off this painting and also this video. Thank you a lot guys for watching, for supporting me, and I really do appreciate that. And if you do like this video, please like, share, comment, and if you haven't still, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope I'll see you next time. Bye!